Greetings out there. Testing. Sorry about that. My plug going out. Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man, and always I thank you guys come to my channel. At this point, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to entitle this video, but by the time you watch it, it'll be an appropriate video. And let me just start off by saying this. Most of us have similarities as far as traits that, your parents had. And like with me and my daughter, we have a love for animals. We love animals, She got that from me, I guess. And my father had an issue with people not paying attention. Really, it's like that just gets under his skin when you just don't really focus and pay attention to what's in front of you and comprehend it, because you kind of took some corners, cut some corners and not paying attention, reading half of it, not reading it all. So here's the story, because it's interesting when I run across or experience this, because every video that I do, you learn from the video prior to say, okay, maybe they didn't get this, so I'm going to add this information so they get it. A gentleman sent me a Cash App, but there was no mention in the video that I accept Cash Apps was set up for. And it's an honest mistake, but it's like never assume anything. Get confirmation before you react. It just makes sense to do that. So I've done a series, because the people that follow my channel know, like for the last 2 months as a result of this pandemic, I've been doing free downloads, and they are free, but I asked for a donation. The reason why I asked for a donation, because say for instance, the listing that I just did, the posting for Chardonnay and Steely, and if I get 20 people that ask for that, that means I got to send 24 emails. That's a lot of my time, and my time is not free. I think some people think that you're here just for them. It's like it's 3,200 other people or 33,000 other people that are subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of them. So think in those terms. You're not the only one. I get people that ask me to do songs, and I told you now I can't do that because my subscription has increased, and I thank again you guys for that. So it would be unfair for me to do this one song for you for free and everybody else pays, because I do have a tabbing service, $15 a song, 2-song minimum. It would not be fair to Jesse Roberts. It would not be fair to Disco Dan. It would not be fair to Andre Cotton. It would not be fair to George Cobb, Michael McDaniels. The list goes on, So it's like, again, it would not be fair for those guys if I did this for free. And I think that some people just think that, 99 other people didn't ask for the same thing, and it's like, okay, I get it, I'm sorry, and that's understandable, so when I get these requests sometimes, I have to tell people either I can't post it on YouTube, and I had one person would just send me the chorus. I'm like, well, if I do that, I got to spend 2 hours to learn the song, put it in song to editing. I don't have 2 hours to give you and 200 other people, it's unrealistic. So then when I send these people the link to the tabbing service and explain why I can't do this for free for you anymore, I don't hear from them all. So basically, in essence, what is being expressed to me is I'm going to ask, but I don't want to pay. Like I said, my father had this saying, being a grown-ass man, never asked another grown-ass man for something you're not willing to pay for, because everything is not free. I'm one person. I can't fill 99 requests in a day, which is like, again, 2 hours per video, because it takes close to 2 hours from start to finish to do these covers where I put the chords across the screen. So I have to sometimes do these videos for, to me, the obvious, but sometimes you really have to just break it down for people, because I watch these or look at these ads in the magazine sometimes, and also on TV, and it's funny that they have to do this, and they have to do it for legal reasons. They're selling tires. And of course, they put the tires on the car to give you an illustration of how they look on the car. And in fine print, it says, car not included. It's like, why do they even have to do that? Isn't it obvious that you're not going to get a brand new car with brand new tires for under $2,000? But they have to do it for legal reasons, to make sure for the people that don't pay attention, just think that for some reason you're going to get a car and tires, for only $2,000. But it's just, I guess, kind of ridiculous that sometimes I have to really lay stuff out, And I try to do these videos to catch people from making this mistake because, as you guys again know, I've been doing a series of these stay-at-home free guitar lessons, and they are free because, again, my tabbing service is $15 a song, 2-song minimum. And I just did a posting for the Sade songs and Steely Dan. If I were to tab those for you at $15 a piece, it'd be $180. So trust me, it is free. The $12 donation is to compensate for the time that I have to physically, manually send you 2 emails. And then again, if I get, like I said, if I got 20 people, I got to send 24 emails. That's going to take some time. And again, I just don't have that kind of time. I spend a lot of free time here putting this stuff together for the people that appreciate it, and there's some people that don't. They think that everything's supposed to be free because they asked for it. So, I'm going to read you this comment that I got, and I gave you kind of the backstory to set this up because, again, pay attention, read everything, comprehend everything that's in the video, then react. Because, again, the Sade songs, 12 songs, they are free. But I asked for a $12 donation. So I get this. Let me read this to you verbatim. Okay, let me pull this up. Okay, so I get this. It says, Dear Morris man, I love your channel. Can you please send me the following files? And it's the Sade songs in the Steely Dan. And what I found interesting about that, because I'm like, I already kind of know where this is going, because it's written up in a sense where he just want me to send. I'm like, sure, I sent him, but did you watch the video? There's a $12 donation. So my response was, sure, send over your $12 donation. I'll send it right over. And his response is, hey, I thought these would be free since your YouTube let me read it over. Hey, I thought that these songs would be free since your YouTube video title says free twice. So it lets me know he didn't even watch the video. So my response is, please do watch the video. And I just skim over the title and then react based on the half information that you got. It's like watch the video. It ain't that I'm trying to trick you, but my time is not free. My wife sometimes gets on me. She said, you know what? Because my keyboard player gets on me about this. Like, dude, fuck this. Stop spending all your free time giving your stuff and your information, your knowledge to motherfuckers that don't appreciate it. Most of them don't. Some do, but most of them don't. My wife the same way. She's like, you could be doing something else. You could be helping your other bandmates make more money, And I'm like, I'm at the point where I'm about to shut this down, and a handful of people that have been with me from day one, I'll still keep in touch with them because Andre Cotton said, dude, if you shut it down, here's my email and my phone number, because I actually met Andre, real cool guy. He came over about 2 years ago and bought a guitar for me, so met him in person, real cool guy. So he said, if that happens, man, just keep me in the loop because I don't want to be cut out of what you've been doing because I appreciate what you do. I know this takes time out of your schedule and you do this for free, but there's some people that don't appreciate it, and it's true, but I try to hang in there for the people that do, but for the people that don't, it's like the people that do, I care more about than the people I don't care about that don't, so that's what keeps me going. But, I get stuff like this, just reading the title and I'm just going to send you over some free shit. It is free shit. But it's going to take me time to send you this free shit. Therefore, my time got to be compensated because most of you guys don't know how much I make when I work with my band and I do studio work for clients. I make a good salary. So one might ask, well, why are you wasting your time doing this free shit for half these people that don't appreciate it? Why are you doing this? Because I'm a kind person and I do want to pass on information and knowledge, but every now and then you get this kind of stuff to kind of rock your foundation because I'm like, I've been asked by my family members and my band members, shut this shit down, fuck these people, and just focus on us and let's make some money, more money, And I kind of struggle with that decision, because I'm like, I'm kind of at the edge now where I'm looking down the cliff. I'm like, okay, I'm about to stop this, but I just want to, express my frustrations, because again, I do this out the kindness of my heart. YouTube don't pay me a dime. Sometimes I buy guitars to match up with certain songs out of my pocket to make it sound good for you guys. This channel is not about me and me showing you guys that I can play. That's not what this channel is about. This channel is about passing on chords to other musicians. That's it. But I thought I would mention this because I'm like my daddy. I don't have patience for people that don't pay attention. It's like, come on, man. It's right here. You didn't bother to thoroughly go over it before you launch a response. Because when he said that, when I first got this email and I read it, I'm like, I don't think he even watched the video. Then the statement here clearly tells me he didn't watch the video. Hey, I thought these songs would be free since you mentioned it free twice in the titles. It is free, but you need to watch the video to get a total understanding of how this works. Instead of skimming over it, half looking at it, half doing it, and then responding. Am I angry? No, I'm frustrated at people that don't pay attention. Like I said, I'm like my daddy. We got a thing about people that don't pay attention. It's like, didn't I just ask you this question? Why are you asking me this again or whatever? So I thought I would post this for those who I guess perhaps new to this. Again, there's a series of free downloads and they are free, but there is a donation. Please watch the video because the donation vary from video to video. There's some songs that take a little longer to send because they're bigger files. So maybe I'm asking for a $15 donation. If it's a group of songs that have small files, maybe $10, maybe $11. So please, please, please watch the video. Watch all the video. Then respond. If you got any questions after you watch the video, feel free to leave a comment. More than happy to answer any questions you may have. But please, stop not paying attention. Stop not paying attention. Because this is pretty interesting. And then I'm going to sign off. I would say just about every job I've ever went after, I got, with the exception of maybe one. And that had nothing to do with my ability. It was basically they were hiring, they had their quota of female men and they had to hire more women. That's when I was a teenager trying to get a job at a turnstile. It's kind of like, used to be like Zayre's. But every other job I've applied for, I got, because I'm like, I come prepared. When I got hired at my corporate gig, and I never forget the lady that hired me, HR manager, her name was Tony Cornelius. She said, "You're one of the nicest dressed dudes I've seen today." Because she said, "You won't believe that people came up in their T-shirts trying to get a government job." I'm like, I know. I'm like, I don't get it. When it says job interview, I'm coming appropriate. My hair cut, I'm looking neat. I got a tie on. I have a suit on. I got brand new shoes. The heels are not ran down, even though nobody's going to be looking at the back of my shoes in the interview. But I'm like, I got this covered. It's kind of common sense that you prepare for the situation. One more story, and then I'm going to sign off. When I got hired at this freight company, they paid really good money. It was part-time. My daughter was just born. Like, I need a little extra money. So I had never been to that part of town before. I said, well, it would make sense to me to drive out there the day before to know where it's at instead of the day of. I go out there, get lost, or didn't anticipate a lot of traffic and show up late. So I got there. I went out there on the Sunday. I'm like, okay, this ain't no problem to get to. Nah, I know where it's at. I came back the next day. Supposed to be there at 8:30. I was there at 8 o'clock. Better to be early than to be late. And to me, being on time is being late. Most of you will catch that statement and understand what I'm talking about. So I got there. They asked us to be there on time and have a number 2 pencil. So I was there at 8 o'clock with 2 number 2 pencils and pad. And I get in there, sit down, and then the guy clocked the door at 8:30. And I kid you not, from 8:30 to 9:30, there were still people knocking on the door. He said, you hear those people out there? I told them 8:30. It's 8:45. They can go home. They've already failed, okay? If you can't show up the first day to try to get the job on time, what makes me think you're going to show up on time if you get hired? Just common sense. Pay attention. I don't have to be told things twice, unless I don't understand it. Then I might ask. I'm like, well, I'm still not grasping this, but I'm just going to leave you guys with this. Pay attention. Never assume anything. Never kind of look over it and just based on the 10% of information that's out there, or the 10% that I read out of the 100% that's out there, I got this under control. No, you don't. Pay attention. Follow instructions. Just that simple, Forgive me if that sounds like a rant. It's not. Hopefully this to educate some people to say, oh, thanks, Morris, man, I get it. Because I'm going to share one more quick story with you. Because sometimes you don't realize what it looks like. When I was in my late teens, that's around when Purple Rain came out. I was about maybe 1920, something like that. It wasn't that. Well, it was earlier than that. But it was customary for bands in the neighborhood to have an entourage. It's like, yeah, I done made it. So I had my little entourage, and I had one lady after I got off work. I said, how about I come scoop you up and we have breakfast at my house? This is when I was still at home. It was innocent. I cooked her breakfast, went upstairs, we went to my bedroom and watched TV and ate, and she went home. Because she was just my friend anyway. She was not my girlfriend, not somebody I'm trying to push up on. Matter of fact, I was trying to hook her up with one of my buddies because he was digging her like that. We were just friends. So when I took her home, my mother said, what the hell's going on up in there? I'm like, what, Mama? Why you got, she called me Sack Man. I said, I get it. I'm sorry. This is never going to happen again. And the only person that I brought up in my mama's house from that point on was the woman I married, okay? I get it. I didn't have to be told twice, because there was nothing going on, because if it was going to be like that, I would have took it to the motel. But it wasn't like that. But it looked like that. And just on it looking like that, I got it. I'm sorry if that looked like I was disrespecting or it looked kind of out of pocket. I get it. Shut it down. But until next time, take care and thanks for watching.